Alright, so I got my group set in. Too excited. Look what I got here. I put it together already. But let's check it out. So what I got mounted now is a 35 millimeter tire. It's a Kenda tire. I guess no model number that I know of, but it looks pretty decent. I got a 11 to 46 cassette here, and then I got a Z-Race rotor. The whole group set came. I would never buy from AliExpress again. Apparently, if you buy from AliExpress into Vietnam, you got to pay massive tariffs. So for the group set, I paid $257, and with tariffs and everything, it cost me an extra $143. So that's like 50-60% additional cost. So never more. So this bike will be built with all Lazada parts. Lazada, if you didn't know, is like an AliExpress of Vietnam. Things come from China, but with no tariffs. So this wheel set came from Lazada. The group set came from AliExpress, but from everything else from now on, I'm gonna buy through Lazada. But yeah, let's check it out. So here is the Ltwoo GRT derailleur. This one is a carbon version. The cage is carbon, and the shifters as well. The handles are carbon as well, but these look amazing. Ltwoo makes pretty good group sets. This is my fourth set. I have a R9, I have the EGR, which is the electronic gravel group set. I have the R2 on my road bike that I bought here in Vietnam, and then this one will be my fourth one, a GRT. This is a standard non-electronic 12-speed group set. I went with the mechanical because this is Vietnam. Vietnam is very wet. It rains all the time, and I bike all the time in the rain because you never know when it's going to rain. So I decided to do away with electronic shifting, even though I do like the cleanliness of it. So this is a 1x12. So I'll have the two hydraulic hoses. I'll have the shifter that runs to the back. So 3 wires through the frame, not too bad. But yeah, check it out. It's carbon fiber. And as you know, carbon fiber everything is nice. So the gravel group set here is amazing. So it looks great. All the other ones I've had were alloy version. These are my first carbon version. So that with the derailleur looks great. The group set about also came with the crank set, the chain, the calipers, and the bottom bracket. So this is a Z-Race RX groups crank set. It's a 44 tooth. So I went with this to, I guess, go higher speed. But this looks fine. Apparently it's hollow. It's hollowed out, so inside there's actually holes going through the whole crank. So we'll see how it is. These are 165 millimeter crank length. So we'll see how this works out, but it looks good quality. This is a dubbed set, so it's a 29 millimeter crank tube right here. And yeah, here is the calipers. So the calipers here, this is a new design from Ltwoo. I have the other versions, but this one is actually one piece. So you can see it's all machined out of one block of aluminum. And yeah, it's a 2-piston caliper. So it's gonna be fun. Okay, so one annoying thing with this frame here, the cable routing method. So check it out. So this is an insert here that goes into the frame, but this is how you get the cable through. So once you get the cable through, if you can't see, there's a little hole there. You're supposed to screw in the a nut or a bolt that holds this insert in place. But as you can see, once you have the cable through that insert, there's no way to get to that bolt to tighten it down. So I'm trying to figure that out, but so far that's been a pain in the butt. But yeah, we'll get through it. Alright, so after a bit of messing around with this, I figured it out. So check it out. Alright, so what you got to do, there's two pieces here. The bolt itself and then the insert. So you got to put the nut in, the bolt in, have it flush with this fitting, with the insert. And then what you can do is drop it in place like that, and then squish it in place. Then after that, if you have a little bit set, you can get this tiny 2mm bit, I believe, or is it, yeah, 2mm bit, and then you can just snug it in there and tighten it down. But yeah, that seems to be the best way to do it. So good luck. All right, I got the rear brake and the rear derailleur wired up. That was pain in my butt. Routing the lines through the frame, the down tube, not so hard, but going down into the chainstay, that was not easy. Yeah, let me show you. So yeah, this is a caliper here. So yeah, it looks nice. Everything is routed. You can see here down the chainstay. Very difficult. This small section between here and then underneath. It's a short run, but something right here is in the way. So that took some time to get it through. But yeah, once you're through these two small areas, yeah, it's easy. Once you get to the down tube, that's a piece of cake. Since this down tube is big, to come out of here is easy, and the other side is easy as well. So not a problem. But yeah, that was a pain in my butt. If I had to do it again, I'd still do it because this frame was pretty cheap.